Join us as we unravel 5 maritime mysteries. These tales have haunted sailors and captured imaginations throughout the ages. But before we begin, keep your eyes peeled for a hidden Easter egg in today's video. Comment below where and what it is. Now, let's set sail into these mysteries. 1. The Endurance. The Endurance was a 3-masted barkentine, originally named Polaris, built in Norway in 1912 and crafted specifically for polar exploration. The vessel was commissioned by Sir Ernest Shackleton for his ambitious Imperial Transantarctic expedition, aimed at achieving the first land crossing of the Antarctic continent. The Endurance was designed to withstand icy conditions, featuring a rounded hull meant to handle polar pack ice. However, during Shackleton's expedition in January 1915, the ship became trapped in the dense Weddell sea ice and drifted for months, eventually succumbing to the crushing force of the ice. In November 1915, the Endurance was abandoned and slowly sank, stranding Shackleton and his crew in one of the most inhospitable regions on Earth. Despite these setbacks, Shackleton showed extraordinary leadership, prioritizing the crew's survival. The team lived on the ice floes for months, finally reaching the uninhabited Elephant Island. Shackleton then led a small crew on a treacherous 800-mile journey to South Georgia Island to arrange for a rescue, a feat that solidified his legacy as a legendary explorer. The Endurance was built with a unique oak and Norwegian pine structure reinforced with greenheart wood, which was known for its toughness. The design, however, was no match for the sheer power of Antarctic ice. Despite the vessel's intended endurance, Shackleton avoided steel reinforcements to ensure greater flexibility against the ice, a decision that became a point of debate among maritime historians. The wreck of the Endurance was discovered in March 2022, preserved in remarkably good condition, as the frigid Antarctic waters protected it from decay. Theories. 1. Structural design limitations. Although built specifically for icy conditions, some speculate the ship's rounded hull design was a double-edged sword. It allowed the ship to rise with ice pressure, but also made it prone to entrapment and crushing when the ice was thick. 2. Underestimated ice conditions. Many believe Shackleton may have underestimated the Weddell Sea's unique and unpredictable pack ice conditions, leading to the Endurance's entrapment. 3. Alternative navigation. Some historians theorize that if Shackleton had selected a different route or started his expedition a few weeks earlier, he might have avoided the densest ice, sparing the Endurance from being trapped. Legacy. The Endurance became a symbol of resilience and leadership. Shackleton's story, and the crew's survival against overwhelming odds, continue to inspire explorers, showcasing the human spirit's capability to endure against nature's toughest challenges. 2. The Neptune. The Neptune was a Canadian vessel constructed in 1872 for the grueling tasks of whaling and sealing in the Arctic. As a steam-powered, iron-hulled ship, it was well equipped to handle icy conditions. Its durability and Canadian origins made it a favorite among Arctic expeditions, particularly those focused on both economic and exploratory missions in the northern waters. The Neptune served multiple purposes beyond hunting, including a notable mission in 1903 under Captain William Wakeham to assert Canada's sovereignty in the Arctic. This journey marked an early effort by Canada to establish a northern presence, foreshadowing future territorial claims. The Neptune faced many hardships, including encounters with hostile ice and near-starvation conditions. However, it returned safely from its missions, demonstrating the resilience of early Arctic explorers and the sturdy nature of Canadian-built vessels. The Neptune became Canada's first government-owned ship used explicitly to patrol and enforce sovereignty in the Arctic, foreshadowing Canada's formal territorial claims over these regions. In its whaling days, the ship was reportedly outfitted with reinforced bow plating and ice-breaking capabilities, making it one of the most advanced sealing ships of its time. The Neptune was retired and repurposed as a storage hulk after serving over 30 years, surviving longer than most Arctic whaling and sealing ships of its era. Theories. 1. Sealing and whaling overexertion. With its extensive voyages and brutal Arctic conditions, some historians suggest the Neptune's hull and structure might have been overstressed, contributing to its eventual retirement. 2. Role in early sovereignty efforts. The Neptune's mission is often viewed as a catalyst in Canada's Arctic territorial claims, theorized as a response to international interests in the region. 3. Mechanical issues in Arctic conditions. Many believe the frequent exposure to extreme cold damaged the ship's mechanics and made it more vulnerable to potential breakdowns. Legacy. The Neptune played a foundational role in early Canadian Arctic exploration and is credited with shaping Canada's sovereignty policy. Its contributions to exploration, whaling, and sealing provide a window into Canada's maritime history and the arduous lives of early polar explorers. 3. The General Sherwood. Built during the American Civil War in 1864, the General Sherwood was a sturdy American merchant ship known for its cargo transport between Europe and America. Designed to navigate both Atlantic and Gulf routes, it served in post-war maritime commerce, including transporting immigrants, vital goods, and sometimes even government mail. The General Sherwood developed a reputation for reliability, which made its disappearance in 1872 all the more mysterious. Sailing from Liverpool to New York, the General Sherwood vanished without a trace, prompting a wave of rumors and speculation as it left no distress signals or wreckage. The General Sherwood had previously carried American Civil War veterans back to the US, as well as a large amount of Irish and German immigrants to North America. It was regarded as a highly reliable vessel due to its double-layered wooden hull, which was a rarity for ships of its time. In the months after its disappearance, ships in the Atlantic reported sightings of flotsam and unusual debris, leading some to believe it had been lost in a storm. Theories. 1. Piracy and sabotage. Some historians speculate that pirates, attracted by rumors of valuable cargo, attacked the ship and left no survivors or witnesses. 2. Mechanical failure. The ship's reinforced structure may have backfired, with the extra weight contributing to structural strain in rough seas. 3. Violent weather. Many maritime experts believe the General Sherwood likely encountered an extreme Atlantic storm, causing it to founder and sink before any signals could be sent. Legacy. The mystery of the General Sherwood reflects the unpredictability of 19th-century ocean travel. Its loss contributed to a re-examination of maritime safety and reinforced the dangers faced by early transatlantic vessels transporting people and goods. 4. The Trident. The Trident, built in 1838, was a British merchant ship famous for its journeys to the Indian Ocean, where it was part of the booming spice trade. The ship carried cargo such as spices, tea, and other valuable goods from Asia to Europe, navigating complex trade routes. Known for being well constructed, the Trident represented the peak of early 19th century maritime trade. Its eventual disappearance during a monsoon season in the Indian Ocean shocked many, as it had previously weathered several storms in the region. The Trident carried one of the era's earliest examples of trade documentation, logging its cargo meticulously, which contributed to British maritime records. It was considered one of the elite ships in the East India Company's fleet due to its high cargo capacity and reinforced hull. Shortly before its disappearance, rumors circulated about its particularly valuable cargo, including rare spices and silks, adding intrigue to its loss. Theories. 1. Monsoon catastrophe. Given its route, the Trident may have been overtaken by a massive monsoon, one of the deadliest natural phenomena in the Indian Ocean. 2. Privateer attack. Some believe privateers, hoping for lucrative cargo, may have intercepted and scuttled the ship to avoid detection. 3. Navigation errors. In an era without modern navigation, the Trident could have been led off course and run aground on an unknown reef or island. Legacy. The Trident remains emblematic of the hazardous nature of the East India trade routes. Its fate remains uncertain, but its story reflects the high-risk stakes of maritime commerce in uncharted waters. 5. The Star of Hope. Launched in 1855, the Star of Hope was an American whaling ship built to endure the harsh conditions of the Pacific whaling grounds. It played a significant role during the Gold Rush era, transporting prospectors and supplies between California and the East Coast. After the Gold Rush, the ship continued its whaling operations, contributing to the burgeoning whale oil industry. However, in 1864, it vanished while en route from California to New York, sparking intense interest due to its cargo, which reportedly included a shipment of gold. The Star of Hope survived several encounters with dangerous storms off Cape Horn, earning a reputation as an exceptionally lucky ship among whalers. The ship was equipped with unique reinforced cabins to safeguard valuable cargo, making it an unusual design for whaling vessels. The Star of Hope was one of the few whaling ships of its time to be outfitted with reinforced storage areas for particularly valuable cargo, including gold coins and other precious metals. Although primarily a whaling ship, it often took on passengers traveling from California to the East Coast, as well as occasional shipments of gold, which were highly sought after by investors. Theories. 1. Piracy and theft. Given the rumored gold cargo, the Star of Hope may have been targeted by pirates or other opportunists who looted the vessel and then scuttled it to eliminate any evidence. 2. Severe weather at Cape Horn. The treacherous route around Cape Horn was notorious for violent storms. Many experts believe that the Star of Hope may have encountered one such storm and was overwhelmed, leading to its tragic loss. 3. Structural damage from whaling operations. Constant whaling operations often weakened a ship's structure. Some historians suggest that, despite its reinforced storage, the ship's hull may have developed cracks or weaknesses that finally gave way on this final journey. 4. Mutiny among the crew. There are theories that the crew may have mutinied, especially if they were aware of the gold on board. Disagreements over shares or a desire for quick wealth could have led to internal conflict that ended in disaster. Legacy. The Star of Hope symbolizes both the allure and dangers of the 19th century Gold Rush era. Its mysterious disappearance, combined with its rumored treasure, has made it a topic of fascination among maritime historians. The Star of Hope also serves as a reminder of the perilous Cape Horn route, underscoring the risks that 19th century mariners faced when transporting both people and wealth across the unforgiving seas. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into maritime mysteries. We hope you enjoyed exploring the untold stories and intriguing theories behind these legendary vessels. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth explorations, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.